Choose right. Choose a savings account. Choose a new motor. Choose a bloody big television. Choose plastic surgery, new teeth, a new partner, a holiday home in the Baltic. Choose an education plan, a pension plan. Choose shares, commodities, golds and rubies. Choose a hot tub, an asset conversion, the holiday of a lifetime. Choose anything but let it slip through your fingers or pissing it against a wall and having nothing to show for it after 5 years of saving. Choose something worthwhile, but for God's sake, choose right. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thank you, you're great. Thank you. Thanks very much. You're great. Well, it's only little me. Hello and welcome to the final instalment of 30 Things to Do with your SSIA. Now, over the last 2 weeks, we counted down from 30 to 11, and tonight we head for the final countdown from 10 to 1. Exciting, isn't it? Yeah, just like the Eurovision. And you know what? Surveys show that most of us are going to buy a new car. Now, here's another dazzling piece of research, and we've used lots of them over the last 3 weeks. It seems to be more hopeful than rich information. But anyway, they reckon that there'll be about 100,000 SSIA savers are going to use their lolly to buy a new car. A real vote of confidence in Martin Cullen's transport system. Anyway, over the past 5 years, have you noticed the facelift that garage forecourts are getting? As you walk through, you go... Do you know that stuff? You ever wonder what that is? All that sticky stuff sticking to your shoe. That's 5 years of drool. As they're expecting about €1 billion in SSIA car sales. So before you rush off, listen to me, there's 2 downsides. The first one is that cars aren't an investment. They're the worst thing you can invest in, because as soon as you leave this sticky forecourt, you're down big money. You're losing and you're behind. And here's the second downside. Well, it's a downside for me, and you can call me spiteful if you wish, but you've saved for 60 months. And sometimes you hardly got over the line. And in one day, you'll return all of it back to the government, all of their money they gave you in the SSIA, and you'll pay it in VRT and VAT, which is about 40% of the cost of a new car. You know what's frightening me, though? I spent the last 3 weeks trying to convince people to spend it wisely, and 100,000 of them are going to do it anyway, regardless. Anyway, I know that you need a new car, and that you can't depend on the bike and the bus. But why not think of getting a used car, and get a good value used car? Because prices for used cars are likely to fall as lots of cars are dumped onto the market. So what's at number 1? What's the highest return you could get on your lovely bag of moolah? Well, if you were listening closely to me, you've probably guessed where I'm going. You've probably picked up a little bit of philosophy running through all the din. Because there's one thing we all need. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Jesus, he's lost it at the last fence. He's telling me to blow it all on a holiday. Well, I'm not, unless you take off and don't come back. So change your life. Choose a degree. Choose a sabbatical. Choose seeing the Arctic before it melts. Choose the rainforest before it's all cut down. Choose Cuba before it turns out like Las Vegas. Choose the pilgrim walk to Santiago de Compostela. Choose learning Tai Chi at a Shaolin temple. Choose seeing a whale. Choose swimming with a white shark. Choose therapy. Choose therapy for your partner. Choose whatever makes you happier, but choose right. Good luck and good night.